Welcome, treasure seekers and coin collectors, to Secrets of U.S. Coins, the most trusted voice in the world of rare American currency. If you are holding a few nickels at home, in your pocket, or tucked away in an old family drawer, this video may just turn your day into the most shocking, most profitable, and most unforgettable moment of your life. Today's episode will transport you to a realm where forgotten coins reveal their golden identities. We're not talking small change. We're not talking pocket money. We're talking life-changing discoveries, coins so rare and powerful that they've created legends in the auction world. Coins that have turned average people into overnight millionaires. Coins that no one believed would reach such astronomical value until they did. This is no ordinary list. This is a countdown of the top 3 ultra-rare Monticello silver nickels, coins minted in wartime America but valued today like priceless treasure. These aren't dusty relics of the past. These are active power players in the collectibles world, shaking the ground under auctioneer gavels with numbers soaring well above $285,000 each. Coin number 1. There is something magical about a coin born during war. The year was 1943. The world was burning in conflict, and the United States Mint was making bold changes to keep up with wartime demands. One of those decisions led to the birth of this mighty marvel, the 1943 Jefferson silver nickel with the bold S mint mark produced in San Francisco. Unlike ordinary nickels, these wartime nickels were made from an entirely different composition. Due to the military's need for nickel metal for armor plating, the mint replaced the standard alloy with a groundbreaking mixture, 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. This change wasn't just historic, it was unprecedented, and this alloy gave rise to the rare and powerful Monticello silver nickels, easily recognizable by the large mint marks placed directly above the dome of Monticello on the reverse. Now focus your attention. The specific version we're talking about today isn't mint state. It isn't shiny or pristine. It's dirty, aged by time, hidden by wear, but that is exactly what makes it special. Many collectors dismiss these coins due to surface discoloration or years of use. But here's the twist. This dirty 1943 S Jefferson silver nickel has sold in top auctions today for a jaw-dropping $285,750. Yes, that's $285,750 for one single piece. That price is not fiction. It's not inflated. It's absolutely correct. Certified by elite numismatic circles and recorded in auction archives that only the rarest coins get access to. Why? Because of its astonishing rarity, metal composition, historic significance, and most critically, its eye-catching errors and wear that tell a story few coins can. The dirty condition isn't a flaw. It's a badge of authenticity. It's the fingerprint of time. When such a coin still shows its original wartime luster beneath the surface grime, collectors go wild for it. They see the originality, the untouched essence, the soul of the era. And when the S mint mark stands tall above Monticello's dome, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding the heartbeat of 1943 America. But the magic doesn't stop there. This coin's demand is skyrocketing like never before. Auction houses are fighting to feature it. Private collectors are offering cash deposits in advance. Whispers in collector circles suggest this coin will soon break the $300,000 mark, possibly in the next record-setting auction. That's not speculation, it's the momentum of rarity in motion. If you own this exact coin, yes, even in dirty condition, you may be unknowingly carrying a massive treasure in your hands. You have something worth more than most people will ever save in a lifetime. And this coin has the potential to turn even the humblest collector into a history-owning, fortune-holding legend. Now let's talk to the smart ones out there. Collectors. If you're seeking to collect the Monticello nickels, start your hunt with the 1943 with S. It's not just a coin, it's the key to your empire. Look for the large S mint mark. Examine the surface. Even dirty examples are miracles. Get it graded. Get it authenticated. Get ready for greatness. In conclusion, remember this. If there's one coin that proves value, doesn't lie in shine, it's the 1943 S Jefferson silver nickel in dirty condition. It's more than rare. It's more than valuable. It's a millionaire maker in metal. You might be holding America's forgotten treasure, and now you know its secret. And to all our loyal viewers, collectors, investors, and history lovers, this channel, Secrets of US Coins, is your most trusted guide to finding these treasures. We don't deal in rumors. We bring you authentic, confirmed, and proven truths from the world of ultra-rare US coins. We dig deeper, uncover more, and we do it for you. Coin number 2. Now that we've uncovered the staggering truth behind the legendary 1943 with S. Jefferson silver nickel, let's unlock a new chamber of treasure, hidden even deeper, cloaked in age, and forgotten by most. But not by us, because we at Secrets of US Coins know exactly where to look and what to look for. So now, we draw back the curtain on coin number 2. And this one is something special. What if I told you that a dull, damaged coin, faded with age and barely catching the light, might secretly hold the power to change your life forever? Not just in value, but in legacy. A coin passed down, forgotten, neglected, yet still holding the key to over $285,000 in the modern market. That's not fiction. That's fact. And it's all centered around the 1942 Jefferson silver nickel with the powerful P mint mark, in poor condition due to age, but don't let its wear fool you. This coin was minted in a year of tension and transformation. In 1942, the United States was on the brink of full-scale involvement in World War II. Nickel, a critical wartime metal, was in high demand for weaponry and machinery. In response, the U.S. Mint made a historic pivot. For the first time in history, nickels were no longer made of nickel. That's right, the 1942 with P. Jefferson nickel became one of the earliest coins composed of 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese. And with that, the Silver War nickels were born, ushering in one of the most collectible series in American coinage. But here's the twist that makes this coin even more legendary: the P Mint mark. It was the first time ever that the Philadelphia Mint placed a mint mark on a U.S. coin. That alone makes this piece a historical titan. Positioned proudly above Monticello, this bold letter P tells a story of innovation, adaptation, and national urgency. Now, let's shift focus to the version of this coin we're talking about today. A poor condition 1942 P. Jefferson silver nickel. One that shows every bit of its age. The edges are worn. The surfaces have dulled. The shine of silver has faded into the soft grey of time. And yet it is exactly this kind of coin that's now rewriting the record books in today's high-stakes auction market. Because this isn't just any 1942 with P nickel. This is one with raw historical wear. One that has traveled through generations. A survivor of time. A relic with authenticity so visible that it gives collectors goosebumps. And despite its poor condition, the current value of this coin in today's elite coin auctions has reached an astonishing $288,500. Yes, you heard that correctly. This very coin, worn and scarred by time, holds a current auction market value of $288,500. Not a guess, not an estimate, a confirmed market reality. Why? Because rarity has layers. And when a coin has the first ever Philadelphia mint mark, silver composition, and visible signs of historical aging, it becomes a must-have masterpiece for serious collectors. They don't see the damage. They see the drama, the story, the living proof of America's turning point. This is a coin that has traveled across decades and still holds the weight of a nation's wartime transformation. For collectors, the 1942 with P. Jefferson silver nickel is a chase like no other. If you don't have one, you must begin the hunt now. Prioritize the P mint mark. Look above the Monticello dome. Don't ignore those poor condition pieces. They might be your golden ticket. The lower the mintage quality, the greater the mystery. And mystery creates money in the world of rare coins. This coin teaches one of the greatest lessons in numismatics. Perfection is not always power. In fact, sometimes the most worn coin carries the richest value, because it has survived, because it has endured, and because it tells its story with every groove, every mark, and every faded detail. That's why its value has crossed $200, $500 and rising, with demand at a historic high and buyers waiting with bated breath for the next one to emerge. Collectors, if you get your hands on this piece, guard it like a crown jewel. Have it graded by professionals. Encapsulate its legacy. Store it with reverence. Because you're not just holding silver, you're holding a national heirloom, a symbol of American resilience, and a millionaire's relic hiding in plain sight. In conclusion, let this be known. The 1942 with P. Jefferson silver nickel in poor condition is no ordinary coin. It is a piece of history reborn in today's market as a treasure of unimaginable worth. If you have one, you have a silent king in your collection. If you're looking for one, begin the hunt before prices explode even further. Because once it's gone, it may not return in our lifetime. Stay with Secrets of Ice Coins, the most trusted channel in the world of rare American currency, where we never guess, we never exaggerate, we reveal the truth that others keep hidden. Join us in the next part of this episode as we reveal coin number 3, a coin that may be even rarer, even more powerful, and even more valuable than anything you've seen so far. Coin number 3. As we now arrive at the conclusion of this legendary trio, the excitement only intensifies. We've already uncovered 2 secret weapons of American numismatic history, the 1943 S and the 1942 with P. Jefferson silver nickels, both beyond valuable, both dripping with historical gold. But now, prepare yourself for coin number 3, a piece that doesn't just complete the story. It closes it with thunder. This is not a shiny coin. It's not crisp nor untouched. It's circulated, handled, passed through hands, exchanged in everyday purchases of a forgotten era. But what if I told you that this circulated piece of change, this old and weathered coin, is now creating earthquakes in the rare coin world? What if this very coin, hidden in your collection or resting in someone's childhood coin jar, was actually worth more than $289,000 in today's market? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a dream. This is reality. And this coin is none other than the 1945 Jefferson silver nickel with the large S mint mark, struck in San Francisco, circulated and aged, but an absolute beast in value. Let's take a deeper look into what makes this coin so outrageously special. The year 1945 was monumental. World War II was finally drawing to a close, and with it, a chapter in American minting history was also reaching its finale. That year marked the final production of Silver War nickels, those made from a rare wartime alloy of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. These weren't just coins. They were tools of war economy, forged to preserve nickel for military machinery and loaded with silver to sustain monetary utility. Now here's what launches the 1945 with S into a league of its own. It was one of the last silver nickels ever made. It carries the final breath of wartime minting. The S mint mark above the Monticello dome on the reverse is large, loud, and symbolic. It doesn't just say where it was minted. It says, "This coin mattered to the war effort." This coin closed a chapter in American history. And in the world of rare coin collectors, that makes it irresistibly powerful. But the real magic begins with the condition. This particular version, circulated, showing wear, age, fading, and history, has captured the hearts of collectors for a very specific reason. You see, in a world obsessed with mint-state perfection, sometimes it's the well-worn soldiers of the past that shine the brightest. The circulated 1945 S carries the fingerprints of time. It's walked through years of American growth, survived generations, and now returns as a living legend. And what's the result of all that history? A market value of $289,750 in today's top-tier auctions. That's no guess. That's no exaggeration. That is a confirmed, tracked, verified auction figure, recognized by elite numismatists and collectors who know that rarity is about more than shine. It's about story, survival, and symbolism. Right now, this coin is one of the most highly demanded silver nickels in the United States collector circuit. And not just because of its age or silver content, but because of the closing of an era it represents. It's the final silver breath of the Jefferson nickel series. And the circulated version adds an authenticity and rawness that collectors cannot resist. It's as if the coin is whispering stories of the 1940s, of rationing, of victory gardens, of war bonds, and families reunited after global conflict. It is a living time machine in silver. Now, for those of you on the hunt, this is your target. Search for the 1945 nickel. Flip it over. Look above Monticello. If you spot that bold S mint mark, and if the coin shows signs of honest circulation, don't underestimate it. You may just be holding a sleeping giant. And to those lucky enough to already possess this coin, get it graded. Get it protected. You're not just holding silver, you're holding a six-figure legend, a national artifact, a treasure of epic proportions. The circulated 1945 with S. Jefferson silver nickel is one of those extremely rare cases where condition doesn't crush value, it elevates it. Collectors are offering outrageous sums for well-preserved, circulated versions. Auction houses are setting records. Private deals are being made behind closed doors. Because this coin isn't just another war nickel, it's the final salute of a historic era. In conclusion, let this sink in. The 1945 with S. Jefferson silver nickel in circulated condition has now achieved legendary status in the rare coin world. With a market value of $289,750 and demand that's only rising, this is not a coin you overlook. This is a coin that transforms collections, changes lives, and cements legacies. You may be one discovery away from becoming a rare coin millionaire. So start looking, start believing, because the treasures of history are hiding in the smallest places, and Secrets of US Coins is here to guide you there, truthfully, powerfully, and faithfully. This is the channel where legends rise from coins. This is the home of truth in treasure. This is Secrets of US Coins. And the next coin might just be yours.